The deadline to pass the state budget is just a week away, and funding levels for every Pennsylvania department have yet to really be settled. And this includes funding for schools. Fox 43's James Corrigan tonight spoke with superintendents from South Central Pennsylvania who made the trip to Harrisburg to call for what they say is fair funding of schools.
As state budget negotiations enter crunch time, with just a week before the deadline, billions in funding remain unsettled, with many school districts hoping for what they say can be a financial lifeline.
We're perhaps facing existential crises here, for rural school districts.
Bill August is the superintendent of the Shippensburg School District and was part of a group of rural superintendents visiting the capital to urge lawmakers to build on last year's record education funding from the state's new adequacy formula.
For us, it was a godsend. We were headed towards a budget deficit, so when that $1.2 million came into our budget, it allowed us to close that gap.
But the superintendents say the financial gap continues to grow between rural districts and the rest of the state. Governor Josh Shapiro's budget proposal includes $494 million in adequacy funding for school districts, including $192 million for rural districts. Republicans in the legislature say the proposed funding increase is unnecessary due to declining school enrollments and say the funding formula is unfair due to it allocating only 3% of the new funds to 152 school districts. But superintendents such as Rita Sterner-Hein of Waynesboro in Franklin County say their tax bases cannot sustain rising costs on their own and say the funds are crucial to keeping rural and less affluent school districts able to educate their students.
Our primary advantage of having the adequacy funding at this point is to try to essentially level the playing field based on the experiences that we've had.
In the end, their message to lawmakers is to keep their districts in mind when crafting the budget.
Our most valuable natural resource is our children, and that essentially what we need to be doing is investing in our children.
James Corrigan, Fox 43 News.